Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be soon enough. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. And you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41.
That's a great setback.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
Nice move to pick up yardage.
Oklahoma's running all over me right now. This is so, oh my God, my team is so dead.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? Yes, speed,
Louisiana.
Power. The power reminds me of an old great
The Raging Cajun.
Marcus Dupree.
Me and Steven had a fun time playing our game tonight.
Football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries.
They just ran the ball every play, and we got nothing the whole time. Jesus Christ.
Consistently run the football, a steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
5 plays,
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Got to fix my play.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys. Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block.
We were both about to break one more. He just did it for me, so it made my life easier.
Find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
That was a cute.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football,
It was a good game. It was just so good.
You've got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy 1st down.
Smashes through. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
All kinds of running room. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. A touch pass on the jet sweep.
We didn't make a single block. Why is my
by gang tackling.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cajuns. Timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he made the extra point without problem. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. Ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Well, no, I did it.
Ready to go on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, we are absolutely a fucking, man, I don't even know we're a turnstile. I think we're just open pasture right now on defense.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Throws to the wideout.
Oh my God, why is he bailing out like that? Come on. Dude, we're not gonna get a stop this game.
The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry up. The give from the gun.
I didn't want to tap
The belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Arnold. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
God, man, dude. Oh my God, my defense is so ass. They're so
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you. We're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Going up top on 1st down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Nice job by the quarterback knowing where his answer was against the blitz and against man coverage, picking up that completion.
Quick strike complete. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Louisiana has it back in the Raging Cajun offense.
Well, my schedule sucks.
David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels,
Or should I get stuck to my fucking running back's ass? Fuck this game.
hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
That's caught. It's Dennis. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time,
and he's got it inside the 35. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
On the run, still looking.
Oh, I fucking saw that spoon. Step up in the
able to
bucket.
scramble him and turn it into a sack. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an
I hate playing on the road, especially when I'm at the night toughest plays.
Get upfield and chew up some extra yards.
Finds his man.
Can I go for the...
And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
You know, the tight end's going to have...
Yes,
separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
The Raging Cajuns are threatening in the red zone. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
And my quarterback fucking misses him.
Turn it over on down.
Oh my god, we fucking had the perfect fucking play, and my quarterback just fucking airmails it. Oh, I hate this. I hate this bitch.
Defense turns to offense.
Complete. Makes the catch.
Fuck me. That's his first incompletion in the game, too, and it's an airmail. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to
That hurts.
my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
To the air. It's Arnold. Skips away from pressure. They'll move those.
He got the first. Come on, man. Fucking get some fucking ants in your step and get fucking back there, bro.
And I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Looking to move it through the air. Back open in the middle. Stopped after making the catch.
Nice patience by the
Oh, man. Down 7.5. Should have had the 4th down conversion, but my quarterback airmailed it. That's gonna fucking be a bitter pill to swallow. I know I should have kicked it, but I don't think on an angle like that, probably not making it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. offense onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and
Oh,
see if they can
not
get
gonna.
something
My
set.
tackle does not get blocked their left end. That's okay.
Some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he
I just hate I
released
keep
it.
complaining hot routes because I'm fucking on the road, bro. This is so long.
Last week was unbelievable. This week even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Looking to pass on second down. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do I
You
do?
know how hard to
Get some yardage. Make it
use a
positive.
playbook that you don't know any of the plays in because you've got to switch it to your actual playbook.
Great job making something out of nothing.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Complete to the left. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Listen, as the game goes along, you start to figure out what that defense does. And that offense, I think they got a really good clue that that corner route continues to be open. I'd keep hitting it.
And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Perry. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
God damn it. Fucking run a sharper corner. What the fuck are you doing? Expanding, man. This fucking cut. You don't need to keep going up the field. Oh, fuck.
That would have been a touchdown, but the hit forces the incompletion.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker.
Oh, good fucking shit, tight end.
Try to catch and run for 6. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 20.
You go for picks.
So Oklahoma has it again.
I realize they don't react, and my guy, your guy either jumps behind him like an idiot or doesn't do anything.
They'll leave it with him.
Yes, let's go. We stopped the run for a second.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. Fires to the wideout.
And he throws a crow route. Oh my god.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run.
The man broke his plumb backwards, got 8 yards off.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Fair catch, called for and made. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Oh!
And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The Raging Cajuns moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged on the outside, it's Carter.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Wants to fire on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Guys, you guys got to block better in the screenplay. I mean, I don't know what else I can say. That
Plenty of ground to cover for the first down. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game.
we are in an absolutely dogfight over here.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw it again. They're trying to get to it.
Oh, good shit, 70. Good shit, bro. Good shit, man. Fucking get cut off my fucking squad.
Here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Okay, what a fucking kid.
Big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by 11 over the Royals. He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive game.
Throwing right.
He fucking missed it. Yes, Jackson Arnold's a fraud.
We got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down.
No, he's a
because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly
quarterback.
going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
First down here for the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. And
Who got the block in the back? Oh, is it holding? Good job, 70. You fucking gave up the sack too, didn't you? Yeah, you're a trash ass. 17 to 14.
Offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Dennis. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, This guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Oh my God! Hold the block,
They're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quick. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Well, I think sometimes on first and goal like that, you're just trying to get up to the line of scrimmage.
All right, we need to see another stop. What's the phrase that? We don't need a stop. We just cannot let them score super fast.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able
Oh, come on. Like I said.
to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Back to throw, it's Arnold. Unloads to the wideout. Tipper put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They keep attacking through the air. Another incompletion on third down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in?
Pressure. Get back there, gentlemen. Or have them run around as they get to the 6.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Louisiana. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away.
Yeah, the way to start the game, they ran 5 straight plays, and they down my throat for 87 yards. So.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Makes his connection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third down, he drops the throw.
Oh my God! How did we just let him go by?
Timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Feeling some heat. Coming after him. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
That was a crazy animation. No, he just left.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. He's got it.
You guys, what the hell are we doing?
Down marker there saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short.
And throws it right at the corner. Oh my God. I came up on a safety to take a thing.
Nice job by the offense going down the
Which one? Are you talking about the sack or are you talking about the
good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points.
because the sack was funny because I think he tried the takedown activated and then it looked like he was trying to throw the football at the same time. Yeah, he looked like he was trying he tried to throw the ball, and then he got hit when he was trying to throw it.
And as we get later in this game, Jesse, you want to keep moving the ball and being aggressive, but don't turn the thing over.
So how about getting the running game going right here, David, on this?
Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone.
Oh yeah, no. I agree with you. It was just funny. Like it was.
They'll try to add another to the lead.
It was a little bit of wacky stuff. It was just funny, because I think he was supposed to go down, but my other guy accidentally kept him up, so he was able to roll around far away again. So.
Coming out with it, it's Gentry. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Let's see what blitz works. I'm gonna regret the decision, but we're gonna.
To throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Third to the.
Better than 30 yards on that completion before
Got to drop back from a hook curl.
And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd down.
Oh.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. DBs will try to keep everything in front. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield, trying to get to it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a...
Oh, he actually threw it. And my guy can't make the tackle.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of him here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Well,
BJ, how's your SMU game going?
The arm strength by the QB. That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. He wants it all. And that one's way too far for everybody. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbound.
Why we get.
Looking to throw for it. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now trailing by
He's got holding. He's like, how are you challenging a holding call?
They're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
You got the third. Yeah, I think you definitely said holding.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Oklahoma. The throw falls incomplete. Brings up the second down and goal to go.
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted in the end
Double
zone.
out. Okay.
And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's
So
a
a counter play.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Actually, read option, hand the ball. Well, wait, let's get one back to
Leaves it with the back. Good,
There we go.
determined
Good
run
carry.
there. They'll mark him down at the 27. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all
Well, we
the
beat
answers,
Oklahoma.
why change the questions?
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they have
The
a lot of
5-star
players
elite
that we were
freshmen
talking to
had a great game,
they
88%
just had a
completion
chip on
percentage.
their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And
There's that broken tackle. I thought the running back was going to run all over us.
And you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
Let's see.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
6, 6, and 3, so 12, 15. Oh, a little bit on the underside where I want usually. 6 to Carter. 6 to Turner. 5 there. 3 there. 2 there. He did tell me he was going to go on some hooligan stuff. Hooligan.